Hey there, let me ask you something. Would you ever put a spoonful of dog food in your mouth and get paid for it? Sounds insane, right? I mean, most of us can barely stand the smell when we're opening a can of cat food for Fluffy. But believe it or not, there are people out there who make a full-time living, sometimes even 6 figures, just by tasting pet food. Yes, you heard me correctly. Pet food tasters. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, is this some kind of prank? Who in their right mind signs up for that? But stay with me, because this job is 100% real. It pays surprisingly well, and by the end of this video, you might just be considering adding professional pet food taster to your resume. So let's start with the big question. Why in the world would anyone need to taste pet food in the first place? Well, think about it. Pet food companies are billion-dollar businesses. They compete just like human food brands do. And while our dogs and cats might not be leaving Yelp reviews or TikTok taste test videos, companies still need to make sure the food tastes, smells, and feels right. Sure, animals are the ultimate taste testers, but they can't exactly say, "Excuse me, sir, this kibble has a bit too much salt and not enough beef flavor." That's where humans come in. Pet food tasters make sure it's not too bland, not too salty, and not straight up gross, at least from a human perspective. And yes, before you ask, dogs and cats do also get involved in testing, but humans help fine-tune recipes before they hit store shelves. What does a pet food taster actually do? So, what's the job like? Imagine this. You walk into work. Instead of coffee and donuts in the break room, there's a tray of dog biscuits waiting for you. You grab a few samples, crunch them up, and then write down notes like, "Crispy texture. Beef flavor comes through. Aftertaste is a little too strong." Sounds funny, right? But it's serious business. A pet food taster looks for flavor, texture, aroma, and consistency. Some food is crunchy, some is soft and meaty, and some is, well, those mysterious canned stews. And yes, sometimes they actually swallow the food, though most often, like wine tasters, they chew and spit it out. And don't worry, everything they taste is made from ingredients that are safe for humans to eat. Think grains, meats, vegetables, and vitamins. It's not as wild as eating mystery meat from the back of the fridge. Let's break it down even more with a day in the life. Morning. You might start by reviewing new recipes in the lab. Companies are constantly developing new flavors like grilled chicken with rice or salmon with sweet potato. Midday. You'll test dry kibble, rating crunchiness, texture, and smell. Afternoon. It's time for the canned stuff. Meaty chunks in gravy, pate, and yes, even cat treats. End of day. You write detailed reports for the research and development team so they know what to tweak before sending it off for animal testing. Basically, your job is being a food critic for pets, just without the Michelin stars. How much can you earn? All right, let's talk money. Because if you're going to taste dog biscuits for a living, it better be worth it, right? Here's the scoop. Entry-level tasters might earn around $40,000 per year. Experienced tasters, or those working with big-name companies, can make $60,000 to $75,000. And believe it or not, some senior roles can push close to $100,000 a year. Not too shabby for a job most people don't even know exists. That's the kind of paycheck that makes people say, "Wait, you do what for a living?" Now you're probably wondering, okay, cool, but where can I actually do this job? The good news? Pet food tasting isn't some rare one-country gig. United States, Nestlé Purina, Mars Petcare, Hill's Pet Nutrition, and Blue Buffalo are big players. United Kingdom. Companies like Butcher's Pet Care and Lily's Kitchen often hire tasters. Canada and Australia. Growing pet industries mean more quality control jobs, including tasting. Europe, countries like Germany and France, known for strong food industries, also need tasters for global brands. So if you're in one of these countries, or don't mind relocating, you've got options. If you're interested, the best place to start is their official careers pages. So, what do you need to qualify for this kind of gig? Believe it or not, you can't just walk in with a strong stomach and say, "Hand me the kibble." Here are the common requirements. Education. A background in food science, animal nutrition, or even culinary arts is super helpful. Palate training. You need to detect subtle flavors, just like wine tasters or chefs. Writing skills. You'll be writing detailed reports, not just saying, "Yep, tastes okay." Attention to detail. Every flavor, texture, and aroma matters. Love for pets. Many companies look for people who genuinely care about animal health. Basically, if you can handle weird textures, describe tastes like a professional, and you love pets, you've got what it takes. Pros and cons of being a pet food taster. Let's keep it real. Like every job, this one has its ups and downs. Here are some of the pros. Unique and fun job title. Seriously, imagine saying it at a party. Good salary with potential to earn big. You're helping improve the lives of pets worldwide. Opportunities with big-name global companies. Here are some of the cons you need to know. You're literally eating pet food. Enough said. Not everyone in your life will understand or believe you. Some days you might taste things that are less than appetizing. So yeah, it's not all glamour. But if you're adventurous, it might just be worth it. How to become a pet food taster. All right, so let's say you're curious, or maybe even serious, about this career. How do you get started? Study food science or nutrition. While not always mandatory, it gives you a big edge. Work in quality control. Many tasters start in labs testing food safety before moving up. Apply directly. Check companies like Purina, Mars Petcare, or Hills for job listings. Build your palate. Practice describing flavors, beyond yum or yuck. Be open-minded. Remember, you're not eating for enjoyment, you're testing for quality. Here's a little twist. Pet food tasters don't only taste pet food. Some also taste test treats, supplements, and even edible toys. Imagine crunching on a dog dental chew to check if it's too tough or soft. Yep, that's part of the job too. So there you have it, the weird, wonderful, and surprisingly lucrative world of pet food tasting. It might sound gross at first, but hey, someone's got to do it. And if it means earning up to 6 figures, working with big brands, and helping our furry friends get better meals, maybe it's not so weird after all. Now let me ask you again. Would you ever be brave enough to taste dog food for money? Drop your answer in the comments. I need to know if you'd give it a shot or nope out immediately. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the world's strangest jobs, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button, subscribe for more weird job content, and share this with a friend who would either love or absolutely hate this career. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. Because trust me, I've got even stranger jobs lined up that'll blow your mind. Until next time, remember, somewhere out there, someone is making more money than you by chewing kibble.